Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be the bearer of bear news, but this might be the scariest chart you'll ever see, and I'll explain why. Welcome back to the $10 million studio, boys. I'm your host, Coffeezilla, and today we're talking once again about Tether. If you haven't seen sort of the big summary video of what the whole situation is with them, we'll link it below. Tether is one of the biggest, it is the biggest stable coin, one of the main ways crypto markets get liquidity. And if you're excited about how the crypto markets are just going straight up, you might want to see this for a second here. Now, as we know, a lot of people have suspected for a long time that Tether is not backed by, really anything. People have said it's not backed by US dollars. Eventually, they admitted that was true. It's backed by a basket of receivables, mostly commercial paper. We have come to find out. But I want to show you their market cap just to illustrate something. This is what I think is a pretty scary chart if you're heavily invested in crypto. And guys, again, I'm not saying this isn't to make you panic. It's not to make you go sell everything. It's to educate you. Some people are going to tell you be bullish at all times, just be a bull. Don't ever think about anything like this. Some people are going to tell you that the sky's falling. Look, I don't really subscribe to either of those. I do invest a little bit in crypto. I don't talk about what I invest in because I don't want to steer you guys towards my stupid way of thinking. But my point is, I'm not just some blind hater, but at the same time, you guys have to be educated with what your risks are. And right now, not a lot of people are talking about this. So this chart is Tether's market cap. Basically, because Tether's worth $1, whatever their market cap is how many Tethers are in existence, actually. It's a pretty easy way to track how much they've been printing. And people call Tether sort of the central bank of crypto because they seem like they can just print whenever they want. Now, if you guys remember, the New York Attorney General investigated them and found that Tether lied when they said that they were always backed 1-to-1, and that from 2017 to late 2018, November-ish, they were unbacked, right? And then in 2019, they changed their disclosure to say, yeah, we're actually not backed 1-to-1. We've been lying to you guys pretty much for our entire existence, but don't pay attention to that. But what I want to draw your attention to, guys, is, okay, so this chart that I have in front of me is Tether's market cap during the time that the New York Attorney General says they were unbacked, right? The New York Attorney General says, for sure, we know at this point they were lying to people. We know that they were not telling the truth, okay? So look at this chart, and I'm going to slowly take it. So this is the end of 2018, beginning 2019 here. This is when they changed their disclosure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over, and you're going to see how Tether has progressed and printed money after being found to have lied to people. Because the big question is what are they not telling us? What are they telling us? So watch this. This is Tether's activity since the New York Attorney General determined they lied. This is the state of affairs with crypto, guys. The people we think who might be falsely inflating the market, this is where we knew they were lying to us. This is now the state of affairs. Tether is now worth more than Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme at its height. Tether is now worth $72 billion, and they've gone completely mad with how much they're printing. And again, we know this is not USD backed. Tether themselves will tell you that. They're backed mostly by commercial paper. Ask them whose commercial paper do you hold? They won't tell you. In fact, they'll block your FOIA request to find out, as we talked about in this video over here. I mean, if you look at just the past 7 days, you can see that the printeroonie is going crazy. They're just printing the dollary dues, dude. Look at this. They went from what, 70 billion market cap to a 72.5. That's $2.5 billion in 7 days, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for them, dude. Crypto is becoming what they sought to fight with fiat. Fiat, everybody thought, oh, that's clearly, a scam, the way they're printing money over there. Inflation's going to kill us all. And then you go over to crypto, you think you've diversified. Tether's printing. Tether, the central bank, is printing it almost as fast as Jay Powell. Quite wild, quite insane. And if you're watching the markets, you're just concerned about hedging your risk, just bear in mind this, no pun intended, when thinking about your crypto investments. It's fine to be bullish on the technology of crypto. I also am too. But you have to be smart about it, guys. You have to know that there are a lot of grifters, a lot of scammers in this game. And this stuff is linked to all sorts of things like Bitcoin, Ethereum price. Like, I don't know. So whatever happens when it all comes crashing down, I'm pretty well convinced that something bad is going to eventually happen with Tether. And when it does, what exactly happens is anyone's guess. I don't think the market's going to go to zero. I've never said that, but I do worry that people may underestimate what this is actually going to do. So guys, just keep that in mind when you are out there trying to invest in the market. But anyway, guys, that's just what I wanted to show you. We knew they were lying here. This is what's happened since. Do with that what you will. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Damn, okay. Getting by and I ain't got no bands, okay. Try your best but you won't understand, okay. You can't relate. This part of the story, then she pan away. I don't got a penny in my debit card. I swear if I want it, then I'ma get it. It's like, but things will be different if I was balling.